My name is Nick Cappelletti. This is my story. So I guess growing up, grew up in a Catholic church. We were kind of the Christmas Easter family. We would show up there, during those times, and it wasn't until, we were going to a different church before North Point, and then we started coming here. We really started to, enjoy being here.
My name is Josh McKeel, and this is my story. I've grown up differently than most. Moved all over for the first good part of my life, then settled back in Lansing area when I was about 3rd grade. Went to Lansing Christian, been there ever since 3rd grade. Was doing fine in elementary school like most people. Elementary school is great. And then middle school came around.
We got into some life groups. Chris Carter actually kind of pulled us into his life group. He kept kind of begging us to do it, and we finally were like, yes. We had 3 kids. It was just a lot. We figured that we wouldn't have time, but we got into the life group, really enjoyed our life group, love all the people in it. After that, talking with some of the other people there, and just started, I actually started praying about things, started thinking about God more and trying to have Him more into my life, which I feel has helped. It's helped tremendously with some of the anxiety, some of the stresses in my life.
But I noticed I was sad a lot. Went into therapy, and I was pretty embarrassed about that. I didn't tell anybody. Through that, I found that I had some pretty bad OCD, anxiety, and depression issues. So that continued on. I could have, pretty much ended my life. Came to a couple of those points. And it got really serious, and then I remember just crying out one time to God.
So I deal with a lot of anxiety issues, a lot of anxiety and depression, and and there's only so much that, say, going to a doctor and getting prescribed some medicine can really help with that. Talking to Jesus and talking to God about my problems and kind of leaning on Him to kind of help me through some of those things has helped. It's helped calm me down. I don't feel that fight or flight. I'm able to talk to Him and know that He has my back.
And from that moment, it was just like something clicked in me, and I felt Him. And that's when He said, I'm going to use your testimony for something great. He said, I'm making you strong, and you're going to not be able to, the devil's not going to be able to hit you anymore. You're going to be a rock. Through that summer, it was like things slowly started to get better. It wasn't, I think that's one thing people mistake, is it's not always just this crazy flip moment where everyth's better in a split second. What I know now is God had radically healed me of depression, and I haven't been depressed since. Then 2019 period, haven't had anything like that. I've just been the most joyful person you could meet, and been on fire for the Lord ever since. Just been digging in His presence, and I've seen Him do so many things through me and to others, and just the way I see Him now is completely different than I used to. Just the love I've been able to find that Jesus has for me, and just how much He was there with me looking back on it now, and how He's using me. I actually could be not more grateful than what I went through. If it were my way, I wouldn't do that way, but now that I've been through it, I see why I'm going through this, or why I went through this,
I guess for me, getting baptized is really kind of the next step in my faith. Jesus was baptized. Being surrounded by the water and coming out of it, was kind of a, reborn, and showing your faith to others, and basically, just being reborn as a Christian in a new life, in a new way.
I wanted to model what Jesus did before He went into ministry. He got baptized, and then the Father spoke His identity over Him. This season has been me finding my identity in the Father, and now I'm going to be baptized, and I'm about to go to another nation and proclaim His goodness and His love to others. And I really want to do this as a reminder to myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing and what He's done for me.